Hi. This is a project I worked on. It is basically a ticketing bot using Microsoft's bot framework and a Restify framework or REST framework. It was built using Node. I also took the majority of code from a tutorial online that Microsoft makes available. However, I made some modifications to it to suit my purposes. So basically, this is the Node application. It asks you, here's the bot framework. So I'll say, hi, I've already connected to it using their emulator. It says, please briefly describe your problem to me. I say, hi, I cannot log in to the website. It asks you what the severity of the problem is. I'll say hi. And what would be the category for this ticket? And I'll say software. And that is done. And it says, ask me whether I want to create it or not, or I made a mistake. I'll say yes. And then boom, it creates the ticket. Now if I go to my SSRS instance, I made a report. I could have built a website for this, but I didn't, since this is a proof of concept. And I refresh it. As you can see, I now have 3 tickets. It says the category, the severity, and the description, as well as the time the ticket was created. So here's the database instance, and you could see all the tickets that were created. What I see happening, or how I would take this if I was to develop it more thoroughly, is I would make a decision tree for the different scenarios that could occur and the different questions that could be asked. And for questions that occur redundantly, I would make the bot guide people to the appropriate answer. And for ones that couldn't be, it would create a ticket which would be forwarded to the appropriate customer service representative that could handle it. The decision tree would be put in the database, so it would be configurable and changeable for every company that had it. And yeah, I would keep it with SSRS for internal reports, 'cause it's just faster and you could make custom reports a lot easier. Plus the data will be easier to mine. Why overdevelop when you can do the same thing with less work, right? SSRS makes that pretty easy. So yeah, that is the customer service bot. I'll create another ticket just for the sake of showing, in case I think of anything else to describe. Hi, I cannot access the website. I'll say it's normal severity. If you look on the right with the bot framework emulator, you'll also notice that it shows you the JSON that it's using to communicate back and forth. Networking, so that way you can use it to debug. Plus, since it's Node, you could also use breakpoints in the Node server if it's running on your local computer. Yep. And I created another ticket. Another thing I would do was I would make the tickets get versioned in the database rather than the software. At the moment, it's in the software, the middle layer. Yep, so that is all. I hope you enjoyed. Till next time.